Good night, Papua New Guinea, and welcome back to another amazing episode of Sports Scene. Yes, it's just me, myself, and I for tonight once again. And I know we all woke up early to watch our PNG Orchids as they played Team England. I know, unfortunately, our girls went down 42-4, and we scored the first try through Mata Molowia. And I mean, looking at that try right now, Mata Molowia, the girls had a great set play, moving from the middle to the left, and Mata scoring that try. PNG Orchids going down. Unfortunately, we lost that game, but big raps to the PNG Orchids as they made the semi-final, and they'll be playing the semi-final next week. And yeah, well done to our PNG Orchid squad. And on the show tonight, we have POMBA basketball press conference where all the information you need. POMBA basketball will be playing this Sunday at the Sir John Guy's Indoor Complex Stadium. And also we have some rugby league updates and highlights of the quarterfinals if you've missed out on the games. If you've missed out on the games. And moving on to our weekend scoreline, Rugby League World Cup quarterfinals, Australia still undefeated there, defeating Lebanon by 48-4 points. And England run riot against Papua New Guinea. You know, I was pretty sad in the first half how England just piled up the points, defeating our guys 46-6 there. And a spirited Fiji Bati there going down to New Zealand Kiwis 24-18. And I think the match of the round would be Samoa versus Tonga. Yeah, Samoa winning by 2 points there, 20-18. And moving on to the ICC T20 World Cup Super 12. I think the biggest upset of the round in the T20 World Cup. We've seen some upsets, but this really is heartbreaking as Netherlands defeated South Africa by 13 runs, knocking them off their chances to make it into the semi-final. Tom Cooper and Colin Ackerman starring for them. And Pakistan defeat Bangladesh by 5 wickets. Shaheen Afridi, top bowler for Pakistan, getting 4 for 22. And Team India defeating Zimbabwe to end them a spot in the semi-final. Number 1 batsman Suryakumar Yadav hitting 61 runs from 25 balls. And yeah, pretty upsetting the platform for Team India. And the semi-final that happened yesterday, Pakistan defeated New Zealand by 7 wickets to end them the spot in the grand final. Rizwan and Baba Azam, too good there. 100 partnership for Pakistan, setting the platform as they beat the New Zealand Black Caps. And moving on to the NSL Round 5 Southern Conference, we had Central Amana drawing with NCD South 2-2, and FC Genesis causing the upset of the NSL round, defeating Gulf Comara 1-0, and Hekari United just running riot over NCD FC there, scoring 9 goals to 0. And in the Highlands Conference, Radas defeating Kuri FC 2-0, Hagen FC defeating Wapak FC 2-1, Ape Aporo FC defeating Goroka FC 4-0. In the NGI Central Conference, West Stripe defeating Tavoa FC 3-2, Lare FC defeating Seeds United 2-1, Kimbe Eagles and Green Gold FC drew 1-1 there. And in the NGI Eastern Conference, Panguna Metals defeat Ladan San Kamap FC 2-1, and Kiara FC defeat North Bougainville 4-1, and Wantox and Bougainville United drew there 2-2. And in the Northern Conference, the Morobe Wawens defeated Lahi FC 4 goals to 0, and Lay City and Lay Natives drew 2-2 to end off round 5 of the NSL competition. And in the POM AFL competition, the finals, Koboni defeated Gordon's Kokofa 55 points to 51. And in the Oceania 15th Championships that happened here in the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium, PNG Pukpuks are retaining the championship, the cup, the defeat in Solomon Islands, who played really well in that match. The Pukpuks came out victorious 22-18 there. And that wraps up our weekend scoreline and everything you need to know about the POM Basketball League Grand Final up next.
The Port Moresby Basketball Association will, for the first time after the pandemic, host its biggest grand final happening this Sunday on the 13th of November here at the Tarama Aquatic Centre. Now the games, there'll be two games. The women's grand final between Chariots, the minor premiers, up against Saints, and for the men's it'll be Tamaros versus Saints in the men. The women's game will start off at 12:30 p.m. Whilst the girls' games, the men's game will start at 2:30 p.m. on Sunday afternoon, the 13th of November. We're expecting, as I said, a really big crowd here, and we're also appealing to all our supporters right throughout Port Moresby to come and witness some really good basketball here at TAC. The gate will open at 12 p.m. and tickets for the gates, 2 kina for students and 3 kina for the adult. For the women's, Chariots made it through to the grand final, beating Saints to qualify for the grand final. They were missing a couple of rep players in the likes of Rosa, as she's back, Norma Dobunaba, and also coach and player as well, Lewa Hani. Those are the three from Chariots. And for the women's Saints, the girls welcome back Cindy Elavo, also attended the Melanesian Cup games over in Fiji last week. For the men's, Gabriel Elavo was part of the PNG men's basketball team that also participated at the Melo Cup, and Tamaros also booked their grand final, beating Exodus in the grand final qualifier to now meet Saints, who beat Exodus just last week. I'll now give it to each of the captains to say a few words on their preparation for the grand final this Sunday.
Firstly, congratulations to all the clubs for making it this far. For us, we are the defending champs. We are the defending champs, and though we have a young squad, I think we have big game experience. So we'll rely on those big game experiences.
Yeah, we're happy to make it into the grand final. Though we had big struggles coming up for the girls, but I think we'll give them a good game for the grand final, and yeah, happy that we made it in.
Congratulations to all the teams that made it this far. For the Saints team, yeah, we're looking forward to the finals. We have a few ballers and a few nut ballers in the team, so it's going to be good to go against the Chariots team that have more experience than us. But congratulations to all the teams. Thank you to the sponsors as well. Yeah, we wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't without them.
Welcome back to Sports Scene. Yeah, our Rugby League World Cup segment, and we've got some updates for you. And if you're watching the finals this weekend, Samoa will take on England. And luckily for Samoa, Junior Paulo is cleared to play. And he's the captain for Team Toa Samoa. And we wish them all the best as they take on England this weekend. And also, new news from the PNG Comals. We've got Dan Russell, who has signed a train and trial contract with the St. George Illawarra team. All the best to Dan Russell. And we've also got Liam Horn. Liam Horn, the star hooker for Northern Pride. He started for us early this year in the Pacific Test. He gained himself a train and trial contract with none other than the Brisbane Broncos. I know Lawrence is watching at home, and he'll be happy that Liam Horn is joining on the Bronx Nation. And also we've got former PNG Comals hooker James Seguiaro signing for French elite side, Lisignan, I believe. That's how you pronounce the team. Yep, James Seguiaro will be playing in the Elite 1 division in France. And if you've missed the quarterfinals of the Rugby League World Cup, here are some of the highlights.
Almost took it as a souvenir. Cleary with it. Wide. Munster. Cut out ball. Mitchell will draw and pass. Then on to Adokar.
This is where it's getting threatening.
Tedesco has broken through. Supports inside. Is there two Foxes out there? He is raided. Cleary kicks. This one right to the corner. Carraz.
Great take.
What a talent. What a talent.
Super talent.
Ball stripped by the master stripper. Munster, can you believe this? Adokar. 10 from the line. Moses' kick is... Oh, spectacular. That is a try. Munster has a knock to 10. Josh Mansour.
Delivering back again. Burgess with the burst, and there's 4 of 5. Has he got it down? Tom Burgess. Yes, he has. Williams at short kicking game. In fact, it's a chip this time. It's knocked backwards to Radley, and out it goes to Watkins. And here's Domyon. Papua New Guinea have made 84 tackles to England's 33 so far. And here's Bateman. Bateman now going through. Sam Tompkins. Williams on his left. Watkins on his right. Watkins finds Williams. Williams slams over. Scores the try. They want to see their side get something here against England, and they might have it! Oh, Jimmy Nutlick diving in. Watkins, they're drifting left. Williams puts it away, but Tommy Makinson for a history-making 5th try. Is this going to be England's year? 46 points to 6. They have won here today.
This time, kick out, flicking it on. Play on's the call. He is graduating to the big stage tonight, this young back rower. Oh! Offside! What a pass! Tito Daruva! Around to the right side, and now they switch around to the left lane. Hughes with it, then Brown. Beautifully worked, Militalo to finish up. This time, Nakora. Again to defence, they release him. I don't know what happened. Build up good. Brown's pass, they're on their way. Militalo, back in field, play on for Manu. Manu zeroes in. And now the ball for Brown. It goes long. Rapana has scored for New Zealand. He's a hero tonight, Jordan Rupp. Full time here. New Zealand 24, Fiji 18.
Tonga Harvey, Milford, short ball on the through, super break! Super try, Jaden Sewer! Chalking up the meters. Katoa, out the back it goes to Hobuate, what a ball that is! What a finish that is! Daniel Tupou! Moses Suli has got the gap, what a pass! Katoa, Sione Katoa! They could strike from anywhere, and they just have! And it's Samoa who just came out on top.
Well, Papua New Guinea looking threatening, 20 metres away from the line, moving it out wide. Guatamu, she's got support, the space out wide. The defence can't do anything about it. And the try isn't again. Courtney Winfield-Hill with a kick. Box in space, Burke gets a try for Courtney Winfield-Hill. Good ball, the runner comes around, again space there. Amy Hardcastle goes there. Player runs through, just manages to keep herself on side. Oh, what great hands! Can England take the opportunity here? Tara Stanley just short, or has she bounced over? The referee, again, looks like he'll be going to the video referee on this one. So again, all eyes on the screen. We've seen the grounding. And video referee, James Child, that's time for England. Here's Courtney Winfield-Hill now, the space out wide with that kick. Oh, what a try! What a try from England! She did see the players that were there with her. There's Roach to Winfield-Hill with the long ball. Nice to Vicky Winfield. She'll deserve it if she can get over that try line. Vicky Winfield's in. If ever a player deserved to square the spaces. Cunningham keeps it moving to Roger. And there's Hardcastle. England take advantage of space out wide. So it finishes here at Headingley. England 42, Papua New Guinea 4.
And good night, Papua New Guinea. Thanks for joining me on Sports Scene. It's time to wrap up the show. But before we wrap up the show, we've got our usual Sports Scene Try of the Week, Play of the Week highlights to show you. And for this week's Try of the Week, it was a really tough choice for us. We've got a couple of good tries, and we've got Team Australia's players who we had to go with two, man. The tries that Team Australia scored. As you can see, the center, Latrell Mitchell, Australia playing from one end, moving the ball to the other end, Latrell getting it, and man, just storming over the two defenders to score the try there. Latrell Mitchell too big, and this try here was a team effort. Harry Grant going through the middle, and then Cameron Munster backing up, putting up a good grabber for the speedster, Josh Adoka. Always been on the show, man. This guy is too good. And moving on to our next highlight, which is the Player of the Week, and our Player of the Week goes to none other than the English winger, Tommy Mackinson. They're calling him Magic Mackinson. Yeah, man, he put the nail in the coffin against PNG Kumus, scoring 5 tries. As you can see, all the tries that he scored for the English team as they terrorized our PNG Kumus. There, Mackinson was just too classy, scoring tries, kicking goals. He was there, backing up. Even here, the ref blew the whistle. I thought that was controversial, but still, due to the captain's challenge, he was gifted the try. And here, Mackinson scores his 5th try, and England just proving too strong against the PNG Kumus. And here the ball is spread out to George Williams as he throws a long pass to Mackinson at the corner, and he just finishes it off. And yeah, Tommy Mackinson breaking our hearts. And good efforts by PNG Kumus, and yeah, well done to the English team there. And our highlight of the week goes to none other than the match of the round, Samoa versus Tonga. Yeah, Samoa, Tonga, big Pacific giant, going head-to-head there. Anthony Milford getting man of the match, showing that game, putting a short pass for Jaden Stewart to go through that gap. And yeah, Samoa scoring the first try in that match. I tell you, this game was very entertaining. I was pretty disappointed with our match and the Australia-Lebanon match, but as you can see, those teams are very highly professional, and I know really which one at that level soon. And look at Jerome Luai, the Penrith Panther superstar, the 5'8", too good, stepping through the line and scoring for Samoa. And the big guy, Tauke Hao, just following Sonia Luke's kick there and scoring a try for Tonga as they try to do a comeback against Toa Samoa. And Isaiah Katoa, if you're a Dolphins fan for next year, he's one guy to look at. He might be playing 5'8" or utility for Dolphins. And the fullback, Joseph Suwali, man, he was good for Samoa. He bunched on into the defense with his big build, his figure just going through the defense, backing up, man. Joseph Suwali is surely a superstar for the Sydney Roosters. And as you can see, Toa Samoa, I think this try was an easy try. Yeah, for Brian To'o. Yeah, To'o just teasing Lolo here right there. Oh man, well, Samoa scored leading by 20 points, and Tonga scoring the last try in the last 2 minutes. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to give them the win. And Toa Samoa come out victorious against a strong Matama Tonga side. And congratulations to Toa Samoa, and they'll be playing England this weekend. And that wraps up the highlight of the week. And let's move on. Let's move on to the weekend preview. The Rugby League World Cup semi-finals. Australia versus New Zealand this Saturday, 12th of November, 5:45 a.m. Don't miss out. The Kangaroos take on the Kiwis. And on Sunday, 12:30 a.m., we have England versus Toa Samoa. Man, some big matches up. I'm looking forward for them. Moving on to the POMBA Basketball League Grand Final here at the Sir John Guy's Indoor Stadium. The women's where Chariots will play Saints 12:30 p.m. And in the afternoon, we have the men's match where Tamaros versus Saints 2:30 p.m. And moving on to the POM AFL competition, grand final, the A reserves, Gordon's Cocofas versus West Eagles, and in the Premier Grade, A grade, the Koboni team will take on West Eagles. And I tell you, we have some good sports coming on the weekend, and if you're going out there to watch, and if your team is playing West Eagles, Gordons, or Koboni, we wish you all the best. And Lawrence, you and the Saints, I wish you all the best this weekend as you all play your finals on Sunday. And yeah, if you've got any sports stories you'd like to tell us, please do contact us on 312-9229 or email us at sports@emtv.com.pg, or you can message us through our Facebook page. And yes, if you have any sports stories, don't hesitate to send them in through Facebook, and we'll do our best to come to you, or we can get you to join me on the show. And lastly, please hashtag SportsScene on your Facebook photos. If you're going out to play some sports, we would like to feature you on the show. And we've got some few photos from last week, and we will have them up right now. That's it from us here on Sports Scene. I want to thank you again for joining us. If you're playing sports, please do take care. And from the director and everyone here on Sports Scene, we wish you all the best, and make sure you play sports in the best way, safely. Good night from us.